Today I am in Sadgill, a small area in the eastern parts of the Lake District. The intention was a 12-mile hike covering 7 Wainwrights. We will see how that went. The weather started off with some wonderful misty conditions, full of ambience and mood. I just wish now I'd taken a shot at this point. Anyway, let's see how I get on.
Hello. 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 Okay. Go on. Oh, whoa, 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 get out. Down there. Come on. Come on, lad. Right. So it is forecasted rain. And I thought we were just going to have a shower then, so I've done the old waterproofs. Shower didn't come. Sun's come out. Nice and warm now. Can't grumble. Hopefully we'll get this throughout the day, changing weather conditions, because that often leads to good photography. Running through quite a long hike today, see how far we get. Now, if you're like me, you go through like a cycle of lenses. What I mean by that is, I see a lens, I purchase it, I use it for a month, maybe a year or so, but then over time I use it less and less. So I sell the lens, because let's face it, lenses do retain the value. And then from that money purchase a new lens, and the cycle goes on and on. Now, about this time last year I sold my standard zoom 24-105. Got a bit of money for it, sold it to MPB. I got around £230 for it. However, recently I found myself wanting that good range of a lens, because I don't want to stop and get in my bag and pull another lens out, usually the telephoto 70-200. I've limited myself recently to a 35mm, and I'm missing chances. Or if I'm not missing chances, then as I say, I've got to stop and start. So for ease of use, I thought, why don't I just buy the 24-105? That's exactly what I have done. What's attached to the camera today? This is the non-L, Canon non-L lens. Reason being, I couldn't see the point to get the L lens. I've got the cover, regards to weatherproofing anyway, from Peak Design, and it's lighter and it's a decent lens. Hopefully that will give me the range I'm wanting throughout my hiking sessions especially. So anyway, today the plan is quite a long route. As I say, it's 12 miles, see where we are, but I do know once we get to Kentmere Pike, there's some good foreground options with a nice background as well. Last we're here around 6 years ago, so I'm looking forward to seeing what we can find in these hopefully changing weather conditions. Morning. Right, okay, so I'm at the point where I start my ascent to Shipman's Knot. It's about a 200-metre ascent, and from memory it is quite steep, but turn around, you can already see the Crag just about building up again. And obviously the higher I climb, the thicker that will get as I approach Kentmere Pike. Keep following the wall. Not quite made Shipman's Knot. Oh, rain just started. That's typical, isn't it? As you can see, we are clogged in. Whew. Now, oh dear, we are. Bit easy. So be it. Now, with a 24-105, I'm finding that I'm just taking more shots, which isn't a bad thing really. can get a bit snap happy, but I'm not sure about you, but I often find that if I like something in the field, I shoot it, but then when I get home on the computer, I think, what was I thinking? Vice versa. As well. Yeah. I'm looking at things, I'm thinking, oof, that won't really work. But then looking back, I thought, oh, I wish I'd got that. So that's what I've done. And but don't get me wrong, it's limited opportunities so far. But what I am doing is making use of these stone walls, because they create nice shapes, don't they? Nice diagonals, and I've shot a few back there when it wasn't as claggy, just using the rolling hills. You know, could make something with them, perhaps a square, but yeah, quite handy is this. Don't hold your hopes up for fantastic background views once we reach Kentmere Pike, because I don't think I'm going to get them. First fell of the day, Shipman's knot. Yeah, conditions got slightly worse. The rain is a bit more constant now. Protection is on. Yeah. Very limited opportunities. I say that a lot. I might just come away from today with a collection of images with dry stone walls in them. We shall see. Leading to the distance, you know, the fog, bit of atmosphere. Oh, wind's picking up as well. Oh, yeah.
Hi there.
Right. Well, we're here. Kentmere Pike. The views, well, there are no views, but let me show you some options in terms of rock formations. Quite interesting. I remember coming here last time. Let's have a look. Look at this. Stuff like that. Yeah, not a lot of choice. Nice with a 24mm, getting up close to some of these rocks. I'm still going to persevere actually with the composition, focusing on foreground rocks and still using the rocks for the background, still create some depth. We will see, perhaps a nice square. I keep saying that, you never know. Work with what you've got. Very similar to what I had last time. Last time was in the Lake District. Right, let's go play. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna get up these little steps, tap the trig point, and then I'm gonna make my way across up to Harter Fell. See what we've got there. I think it's safe. I think it's safe to say it's not going to break today. I talked right at the start of the video that changing conditions throughout the day. No, it hasn't. It's pretty bleak, clagged in, bit of wind, showers every now and then. So I'm at the top of Harter Fell, and all we've really got to play with is some fence posts and some small angular shaped rocks. There is no background, no backdrop. So I'm gonna persevere, see what I can get. But it's safe to say that it's not the best reintroduction of the 24 to 105. But as I say, there is some nicely shaped, so I might be able to create some shots that way, including a bit of depth of field. And from there, or from here, I'm going to head down towards Gatescarth Pass, and I'll see what my options are. So we have a clearing. Got to take opportunities here. All the water has opened up. The wind has really increased. The southwesterly, apparently, and in behind me. There's a nice composition here. A minute ago, the rain was battering my face. I've had a few attempts at this. This is nice, look. Nice, isn't it? And the light there. I'm going to have another go at that because the rain's actually stopped before I had the rain in my face and therefore in my lens. But yeah, well, do you know, I'm just glad I've got some sort of scenery today. What did I say before? I don't think the condition's going to change. How wrong was I? Blue sky, sun is out again, similar-ish to how it was at the beginning of the day. So I'm at the crossroads, coming down from Harter Fell, down here. I'm now on Gatescarth Pass. Go up there slightly, then head directions wise east, northeast, up to Brownhow Bottom. Great word, great name. And then that'll take me up to Tarn Crag. I can see the pillar from here. It's quite a big monument actually. Already the clouds are built up as well. We've got light, so still in some decent photography, I'm guessing. And from there, once I reach Tarn Crag, it's pretty much level down to Grey Crag, then a steep drop back down towards Sadgill and the car. Lovely stuff. Currently near the top of the ascent. Tarn Crag is just over the brow. Look at that. Look at all that weather system. I say coming in, it seems to be hovering. That's just hanging over Kentmere Pike area. Sweep you around. Look at that. Far distance Harter Fell. Got a shot of that, zoom right in, 100mm. Look at this. That band of light, just there. Worth a shot. So we've had pretty much had it all, haven't we? But sunshine, fog, clag, wind showers, sunshine, and now the wind is still here. It's not as strong here. Showers started again. Oh, good stuff in it. It's Lakeland. What else do you want? What else can you expect? Tarn Crag. That's the cairn. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's the pillar. Ordnance Survey pillar. Some sort of coordination. Yeah, but look at that beyond. Oof. There's some moodage going on there. Now, I have brought my telephotos 70-200, but being a lazy photographer, I haven't got it out. I might just have to do that now because Looking towards Windermere, there's quite a bit going on there, a bit of layering, so there you go. Ooh, a rainbow. I'm going to head my way to Grey Crag. From there, descent down to the car. I'm jiggered. Here's the day's gallery. Hope you enjoy it. And hope you enjoy the choice of music. I've had a fair few comments recently asking what's the song, what's the artist. Well, I'm now listing them in the details. And you can download them actually. Most of them on Spotify. So if you've got Spotify and you like the tunes, download them. Right, splendid day. That rainbow. Splendid day.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really had